But going back, like with the fans, like I remember there were things that people just weren't prepared for. They didn't quite understand, or I dare to say it was too real for some of these fans. And that's why when the heat wave happened, it was fashionable to hate us at that time. And now when I talk to people online, when people approach me and all this, I was telling Kevin the same thing. Like, people are now starting, I'm noticing, to kind of have like a fond memory of our invasion where they never would before. Because like at the time, in that shocking moment, it was like, hey man, this is messed up. That's a little too real. But at that time too, the fans were like, we're tired of 80s like cartoon wrestling. We want it real. We want it real. And then when real things happen, it was like, oh, that was messed up. You guys shouldn't have done that. But now, like I said, since the shock value is gone, and you look back at exactly what happened, this is where I have conversation with people and they're telling me like, yeah, that was cool, man. Oh, I would have been with you. Yeah, that was awesome. Especially now that I know ECW was like in working with WWE at the time, all this stuff. But it's funny how things like this throughout history, not just in wrestling, things that are maybe shocking against the grain in the moment become the hip thing later on, in pop culture, in history, anywhere. And this is, to me, again, I wouldn't have been saying this because I was part of it. I already know the history. But now that I'm listening to people talk to me personally online, saying like, oh, I didn't know you guys did that. Oh, that was awesome. And thinking like, I just kind of see this kind of glamorization of it.
Drew McIntyre always wants to ask me XPW stories. He loves it. Always cool. Wants to know, what can you tell me? Tell me something good. Like he always like. I ended up spending a trip where we went to his home in Scotland together. So a few hours in a car because he wanted me to because he wanted to have stories and stuff. It was so like, no, there's so many people that do come up to me now. Not so many, but a few that have their memories and were excited by it. And the reputation seemingly has gone away. I mean, at the time there was a feeling you were going to be blackballed from the industry.
Right. No, that's again, like this show, for example, it's just, no, this is the wrestling business and things happen and then they move on.